Okay, I think we're live. Dum, 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 dum. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Copyright. Get 'em out.
Oh, wait, what's this? And we just got copyright striked.
I'm moving to table 9.
No, please. Anything but table 9. I'll do anything.
Banish him.
I don't even think that's the last one either.
No,
It's not.
12. Oh god,
It's table 12 now.
Minsu
So
got
far
moved to
down,
table
actually.
12. I had to do 3 wheel scrolls to get back down there. Anyways, hey everybody! Welcome to this episode of This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm Dylan from the Buddy Force, and we're joined with Austin, Gabe, Miko, and Minsu, all also from the Buddy Force. What a coincidence. How are you guys all doing this week?
You did that alphabetically. That was cool.
Evan's stuck on Risk of Rain 2. Help me.
Alright, Gabe, let's go start a run right now.
Go low-key obsessed with this stream. That's probably what we're going to be playing after this.
Actually fucking obsessed with that game. It's
It's,
crazy.
What is that game?
it's really good.
I really wish I didn't start playing that game. So, did my Steam library for a year.
What is this? What is this game?
It's a roguelike third-person shooter. It's fun.
That's
Give me a
cool.
third. I just played Yi.
You loot and kill and loot and kill and loot and kill and die.
You're not gonna. You can't argue that our melee only run last night was really fun.
That was really fun, yeah.
I'm gonna win.
Be shopping for clothes to wear at work because I notice I only have one pair of pants that's appropriate
For
that
work?
All you do
environment.
is just watch them daily.
Yeah.
True.
Or never wash them. Wait until the weekend.
You
One
just
or
Yeah,
the
now
other.
that's just gross.
All my clothes are appropriate for work.
I know because I've done it.
Hey, I've seen the commercials. Instead of washing your clothes, you can just use Febreze. It traps in all the odors and eliminates them.
Yeah, instead of
Yo.
showering, you just use Axe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pit chest.
Jesus. It's high school. it's
I
high
don't
school all
want to
over
get
again.
fired.
Yeah, except you spray it for like 40 seconds.
If you spray it for
it's
40 seconds,
all
you
good
won't have to
chest.
spray it again for the week.
Oh dear God.
Exactly.
What happens if you go over 40 seconds?
You die.
Legend has it you
You
reach a new form.
You start smelling too good for your own good.
You ascend to a
Simply
higher
ascend.
plane.
Yeah.
you slip into a higher plane and you just cease.
It's
Yeah,
like
you're
Super
cease to
Saiyan, but
have
with
odor.
odor.
Your mortal body is just no more.
No, Mitsu, everyone around you ceases to have odor. Everyone
join
within
the
a 4-mile
intelligent
radius.
Yeah. You're
Anyways, time to get into some Yu-Gi-Oh news. First things first, we got 2 more reprints for the new Cyber Style Structure deck, and both of these are actually pretty good. We're getting Gizmek, Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher, and Machine Duplication as reprints. Both of which are really good reprints, especially the Gizmek.
It's
Yeah.
not that
I think
expensive.
it's $20.
Yeah, so
What?
I'd say decent.
Isn't the Ultra like 2?
There's
Probably.
an Ultra.
Yeah, but we don't have a
Yeah.
common one.
I bought the secret at 20, then I got reprinted the day after.
Hey, that's what I used to do with all my cards.
That was funny.
Hey, man,
It's nice to have the shoe be on the other foot.
My favorite thing is just Mitsu buying True Draco and the Masterpiece got banned immediately.
No, it was a Dynamite Night got banned immediately after.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I was wrong. Gizmek Orochi is $3.
Nice.
Free.
So this is a
How
good
much is the
reprint.
secret?
The secret is 8.
Damn.
I
It went down again, boys.
I guarantee you that there are people who, until this got announced, were still complaining about a Gizmek Orochi reprint.
Okay, there's all those people who are complaining about the Ghost of the Past reprints, and those are actually insane because all those cards were at least $15.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and the Dark Magician's $2,000 now.
Yeah.
people will complain about reprints the second they get reprinted.
That was
It's
Ghost from the
nuts.
Past.
I've never once heard somebody not complain about impermanence, even when like it's at what 3, 4 reprints now.
Yeah. Each reprint is about $30.
Okay. Anyways, next article, we have some information on the Lightning Overdrive premiere events. So they're going to be held on the last couple days of May, 29th and the 30th. We're going to look at this as a picture of the mat here. It's kind of cool. It reminds me of the Utopia Ray V mat, obviously, because this is just another Utopia Ray V card, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
I forgot what this card's name is. It's like Utopia or something.
Oh, it's just treated as Utopia.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then
Good for Utopia.
yeah. And then we have a Amazement time ticket as the ultra promo that you get. Some places do this a little differently. Some places will only be able to give out one copy of this card, and other places will be giving out copies to everybody who buys a sneak peek. Check with your local OTS to see what they're doing for it. But yeah, so this is we finally. I guess did we already know about the TCG names for the Amazement cards and stuff like that, or did we not?
I'm
Pretty sure we
don't think so.
Yeah.
Did
So
we wanna say
I
that?
think we
thought we did.
so they took out the weird V out of like the name, so now it's just the word amazement and the word attraction. And yet this card has neither in its name. It's amazing time ticket. So you pay 800 life points, and during your turn you can add an amazement card from your deck to your hand, and during your opponent's turn you can set an attraction trap directly from your deck, and it can be activated this turn. So yeah. I actually really like the artwork on this card.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
No, I love the artwork for this archetype in general. It's great.
Mhm.
I still
Yeah,
don't
same.
actually know what that deck does.
Doesn't do anything.
No.
It doesn't matter.
You're
Nothing
gonna have,
really matters.
You're gonna have a good time though.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to
Reminds me
try
of-
building it. It's fun.
Amazement time.
It seems like non-pendulum performages. Or perform pals.
That's how they look. Okay, a
Last
game
night.
just came out called Balan Wonderland, and apparently it's hot garbage. And
Oh!
archetype reminds me of
I saw the reveal trailer for that live. I think it was during either like one of PlayStation's Summer of Play events or Days of Play, or something like that. But I saw the trailer live, and I'm like, man, this is trash. It looks so
Apparently it plays
bad.
worse.
God, I might
Every-
actually have to watch a
every
video.
Do it. Every
God.
button on the controller does the same thing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's all done for it.
I guess quickly before we go into the other news, this isn't really Yu-Gi-Oh related, but did you guys see there's this guy online? I think he's like streaming it on Twitch or something where he's playing Smash, but every time he wins a game of online, he removes a button from his controller, and he's trying to see how far he can get. And right now, I think he's down to his stick and a B button, and he's like, all I can do is B.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That was little
Right.
YouTube video.
So what happens when he
Love
loses the
that guy.
B?
That guy's really good.
You gotta
Just
evade.
no one's there.
Can he just not win anymore at that point?
No man, he just
That's when he stopped it.
Oh.
Oh,
He won with just B and he stopped it.
oh.
Actually, I feel like he could have removed the stick. It's just neutral B is the only move.
Played
No
side
one.
B and stuff. He
He
had
plays
like one
Simon.
stick still.
Yeah.
He's playing Bowser.
I love
Uh,
Bowser.
Okay.
My boy.
Bowser runs Nintendo now, doesn't he?
okay there, Ronnie.
So I didn't really mention this at the beginning, but this is going to be a super short episode just because there wasn't too much that got announced, and everything that is announced can be gone through quickly. Because the last thing that we're going to pretty much talk about is a bunch of Ancient Guardians news, because that's all that we have left. The first one is the Ace cards. We have the TCG names and texts for each deck's Ace monster. So, for the Snake Man, it's Ogdoabyss, the Ogdoadic. Oh, fuck. It's Ogdoabyss, the Ogdoadic Overlord. I sound like a child with, like, water in my mouth when I say that. Ogdoadic.
Take a drink every time he makes an O sound.
Oh, God.
You're gonna be well hydrated.
Or well
you should be.
plastered. Okay, and then,
Every time with the drink.
yeah, exactly. And I have a full bottle of Apple Crown behind me. So we've got the Sulfa Chords. The boss monster here is Do Sulfa Chord Coolia. I like I
Here are
said,
some sunglasses.
What do these things do?
Fill your extra
stuff.
deck and something else.
It looks like
Yeah.
a Weave Orchest.
And then lastly, we have
Alright, I'm in.
Erzarctic Serpentreon. Like I said before, they pretty much kept the names super similar for the Sulfacords and the Erzarctics. I don't see why they had to make the reptile archetype just a complete pronunciation nightmare.
Ogdoatic.
What was it called before? Just like
Abyss.
Well, that was the unofficial
Abyss.
translation.
There's an unofficial translation, and I'm pretty sure that was just a pun that they thought of.
Of
I'm
it.
surprised they didn't do it because Konami loves dumb puns.
Yeah, exactly.
For hire. Training for hire for all your training needs.
It's like
That
we
really
give them a
awesome.
pun and they don't want to use it, but then they have an actual name for an archetype and they go, let's call them Fur Hire instead. So yeah,
I don't even remember what the name of that was supposed to that the SCG had.
I don't
Like
remember.
Sky
either.
Fang Brigade or something.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
Skyfang
yeah.
Brigade.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Minsu, you're so smart.
I am very smart.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Back off, Dylan.
I mean, I fed Austin before.
What'd you feed
Yeah.
him?
The beef begins.
I don't like how I said,
think
what
it
did
was
you?
like a piece of, I think it was a
There's-
breadstick.
It was bruschetta.
Oh, it was a
Yeah, it was
breadstick.
bruschetta. Yeah.
This is the end of Buddy Force.
I did the airplane with Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Here-
I don't
Oh,
like how I said,
airplane.
Minsu, what did you feed him? And then Gabe immediately says the word beef.
What do you mean?
Alright, stay tuned for next week's episode where we try to resolve this love pentagon. Alright, we got two more things. Got two more things to talk about with Ancient Guardians. I don't know where Lane is.
Little do they know, Lane's the one I really want.
Oh no.
I mean, I saw Lane like go onto his phone
For a
just
second
and
there,
just
yeah.
immediately went off. Yeah.
Alright, so we got pretty much like the name checklist for Ancient Guardians. Or I think this is actually almost all the cards. There's 65 cards in the set, if I believe, and we've got 60 of them here.
No, there's only 60 cards in the set.
Oh, 65 including
Oh.
Collector's Race, probably. Okay.
That makes sense because all these cards are. No, it's only 60 cards though.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming like some of these are gonna have two prints, right?
Well, yeah, but the prints have the same set number.
Okay, so we're just gonna go through some of like the newer cards names first. We got Nunu, the Ogdoadic Remnant, Nauya, the Ogdoadic Remnant, Flogos, the Ogdoadic Boundless, and Zoa, the Ogdoadic Boundless. Kyrse, the Ogdoadic Light, Alert, the Ogdoadic Dark, Aaron, the Ogdoadic King, Amnesia, the Ogdoadic Queen, and we already talked about Ogdoabus. Then we got Ogdoadic Water Lily, Origin, Howling, Calling, and that's it for the Ogdoadic archetype. Man, I didn't mess that up once during the whole reading. Good job, Dylan. 1-0 me. Okay, next. Next up, we got the Sulfa Chords. We have. Oh wait, did I miss it? No. So we got Cudia. Wait, I thought we just said it was Kulia. Whatever. Dosof Chord, Kudia, Dreamia.
Kulia's the last. Kulia's
Oh
the
yeah, I
last
see
one.
it.
They all have they actually all have the same names too.
Yeah. Okay, so
Slightly different.
number 16. Would you say Alidia or Alicia?
Alicia.
Alidia.
Alicia? Let us know in the comments down below.
I
I barely know English, so.
Yeah. So we got Fancia, Gracia, Angelia, Busha, or Beautia, and then Coolia. And for the spells of traps, we got Elegant, Scale, Harmonia, Musica, and Formal. I was gonna say floral there. And lastly, the Erzarctics. We got Micpolar, Mictanus, Micbillus. Then we got Megapolar, Megatanus, and Megabillus.
I don't know. They sound so Scottish. It's like McPolar. I don't know why they have that.
Okay, and then we got
Oh.
Polari, Septentrion, Grand Chariot, Departure Slider, Big Dipper, and Quint Charge.
Just say it
Also-
like that.
You gotta always say anything that has the word big, you gotta say it like that. Big.
Big.
Yeah.
Big-
Then we got a couple pretty much the rest of these are reprints here. We got Venomanaga, the king of poisonous snakes. We got Venomanaga. Oh, I said Venomanaga for the first one. Phenomenon. Then we got Venomanaga. Fuck. Venomanaga, the
Phenomenon.
deity of poison snakes. Yeah. Evil Dragon, Ananta, Skullmeister, Light Serpent, Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer, Pankratops, Dynamis Power, Ignister Prominence, King of the Feral Limbs, Magister Paladin, Snake Rain Trade-In, Viper's Rebirth, Ayer's Rock, Pot of Riches, Wavering Eyes, Ignite Reload, Damage Equal Reptile, we were talking about math earlier, Rise of the Snake Deity, and Offerings of the Snake Deity. To the Snake Deity. Okay, and some of the cards we just listed are collector's rares, and we're going to get into that. So,
Just King of the Feral Limbs.
we've
Collector's
got a
rare.
couple of collector's rares confirmed here on Twitter. So here's the first one. We've got T Sulfacord Butia or Busha and Fast Sulfacord Fancia, as well as Snake Rain, all confirmed to be collector's rares. I'm really excited for I just want to collect the Sulfacord cards. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna play it, but I love the artwork.
I just want collector's rare symbol skeleton.
That will never happen. Give me collector's
just
rare King
want-
of the Feral Limbs.
Collector's rare. Pot of duality.
You already have all these. Chill.
Yeah, but now I want
Chill.
collector's rares.
Okay, so then these are some of the cards that we got for, and then we also have I think the rest of the collector's rares, right? Because then this will be 6 of the collector's rares. I don't know how many there are.
Yeah.
There should be 15
Mhm.
total. There's
15 collector's
only-
rares?
Yeah, there's 15 collector's rares in each of these sets.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, let's just look up the
So
product.
we know
See how many there is.
6, and then I think we just know 6.
Okay,
Oh no,
so
we know 9. We know 9 because all 3 the boss monsters are all collector's rares.
oh yeah, we just don't have actual
Yeah.
pictures of
And
that.
then we could just and then we know that
15 collector's
no, we know
rares.
12 because then somebody what was it? Because there was a picture of.
Oh yeah, it's Skullmeister's one of them. I think it was.
Yeah,
Ryan
Oh
Skullmeister.
yeah, that's the one we don't have a picture of right here. But so the other 3 are Aaron, the Ogdoadic King, Pankratops, which I know a lot of people are probably going to be super happy about, and then Urzarctic Polari, which I actually think looks really cool as a collector's rare. But yeah, the one card that we don't actually have here, I'm not sure if one of you guys can find the picture, but
I'm doing it right now.
okay. But we also did get Skullmeister as a collector's rare reprint, and I'm kind of excited. I remember I bought a lot of Skullmeister at one point right before people started using it. Oh, here we go. Here, I will open this up.
Nice.
Not the
just
greatest
empty
quality,
up
but
all
you
my
guys
cards.
could see here we do have Skullmeister, Venomanaga, Urzarctic Serpentian, and Coolia. I'm excited for the Skullmeister reprint, honestly. But I do think Polari does look the cutest, RN. And Sulfacord Max Rarity is going to be a very beautiful deck.
Cool field sim. What is that?
Yeah. It's
yeah,
gonna be one of those like
Sick.
like
Those
another
are worth
Medolce where the cards look really pretty,
Yeah.
but then
Kind of down. I'll
the
probably
qual-
grab it.
the quality of the deck itself is sus.
Hey, Dolce is actually a solid deck. This.
Okay, Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here we
you
got
got
one of the new Judge Field centers revealed. Can you guys tell me who that is? It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know who that is. Is that Hella?
I know it.
That's
Yeah,
a
hella.
That's hella.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a generator.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm-
generator boss
Yeah.
of death.
Can't remember. Was she one of the good ones or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
She saw this from
cheers.
Grave.
Wasn't she?
I kinda want
Okay,
this
she's the
one.
reborn.
She's really good.
Nice.
Yeah, really good.
And then we
Oh,
have this
God,
one right
Asteroid
here.
Destroyed.
We've got Condemned Dark Lord as the other Judge Field center. I don't know. I think I
This
prefer
is
the
the
Dark
one
Lord
for
one better.
That's for
Honestly,
the-
that thing
I
looks
love-
really nice.
I like
It's
Dark
not
Lord.
as
so I
late.
like this.
Oh hey, Lane joined like for the end of the end of the stream.
Also, here's the Judge.
The podcast.
Judge.
Oh.
Matt.
Oh yeah, you can kind of
Fuck.
tell.
Huh.
I'm
Honestly,
I
forgot
really
about
like
there's
this
actually-
mat. This mat actually looks
Big wolf.
sick.
Oh, what's the mat? Oh yeah.
I want this.
I kind of do too, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
he's
For
bad.
what? You already have a furry playmat, Austin?
I don't.
Alright, get it.
My brigade. They're also good.
I know.
Though it- it's arguable
Good
which
furries.
variant's the best. Maybe it's Dogmatica. Maybe
I
it's
think
Zoo.
the zoo one, well, the zoo one in OCG is the best variant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bird
but
Up is
that's OCG. They just love Zoo.
Yeah.
because they're all furries.
All right.
Mhm.
And we're going to end off the stream with Lane. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
He's going he's going
kind of
to
forgot
quickly
that this was announced.
All right, kick 'em.
Yeah. He's going to quickly talk to us about these new Eevee cards that got announced in Pokemon. Lane coming in with our last minute Pokemon session. So Lane, walk us through what's up with these.
Okay, so basically what's going on is the next subset in Japan. So if you look at the top of the article, it says S6A. That A just represents that it's a subset. So this set's going to be smaller than a normal set. It's not going to be as big as Chilling Rain or what it was, Jet Black Lance or whatever it was called in Japan. It's not going to be quite that size, but it's going to be merged into another set here to form our whatever comes after Chilling Rain. So the whole gimmick behind this set is it's like all your V's are Eeveelutions. And
Nice.
I believe every single Eeveelution is going to get a Vmax, but they've only spoiled I believe 4 of them now, and the 4 of them that have been spoiled are promo cards.
Hmm.
So the thing is, unfortunately, these EVs or Eeveelutions rather are quite bad. I like how they're actually starting with these newer abilities. Or if we look at the Leafeon, it's once during your turn you may search your deck for a grass energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. If you use this ability, your turn ends. And then I believe the Sylveon has a similar one, but you search your deck for an item put into your hand and then your turn ends. These abilities are cool because they're similar to Zacian Vs. I still think most of the time you would rather play Zacian Vs because just drawing 3 and self-accelerating is better than G or just searching for one item card. But I still like these abilities and I still like that they exist in the game, like moving forward. But other than that, a lot of the evolutions are kind of just like super generic attacks, nothing really exciting. I just want to point out those 2 abilities. Because the main reason why you are going to be playing these evolutions is to play the Vmaxes. So if we go over the Vmaxes very quickly, Espeon Vmax, it's okay-ish, I guess. Like the artwork is top tier without a doubt. I think actually a lot of people agree, or I've said online that this art's arguably like top 10 art of like all time for Pokemon. Like it's like just watching the Espeon sleep on the building's really good. The ability's okay. They can't be affected by effects from attacks. So this would be things like if an attack says flip a coin, if heads they're paralyzed, you can't be paralyzed through the attack. And then the attack is 60 for each energy that you have or sorry, for each energy your opponent has in play, which can actually ramp up fairly decently. I don't think Espeon is that great though. Weak to Dark sucks because Eternatus is still insane. In fact, I believe Eternatus is still one of the top decks in Japan, even with Galarian Zapdos, so that's really interesting. Pokebeach doesn't have the translations, but I saw the translations on a different website. I believe it was just a Facebook post actually, but Flareon VMAX is you discard the top 5 cards of your deck, and it does 100 damage times the number of energy you milled. So that's just a straight meme. I believe Jolteon's 100 to the active, and then you can snipe something on the bench for 100 as long as that thing has damage counters on it. So that attack can be fairly scary. Unfortunately, Mew exists in format, so that's not going to be doing too much. But the real star is Vaporeon.
Well, Mew
which
won't
is
exist when this comes out, right?
sorry.
Mew won't exist when this comes out because this will come out after Chilling Rain.
Actually, no. Actually, you bring up a good point. I think Mew will be around for about I think when we get this released worldwide, I think Mew will only exist for maybe a month in that format, and then rotation will happen. So that's actually a good point you brought up. Yeah, Mew might be rotated. Mew's gonna be either gonna be rotating like in a month, or will be rotated when Jolteon VMAX comes out.
Mhm.
So that's actually important to recognize. Actually, that makes Jolteon a lot better. Actually,
Mhm.
but looking at Vaporeon, I believe people are saying it's like the rough translation I saw was you search your discard pile for a Pokemon, put it onto your bench, and then attach you can attach up to 3 water energies to that Pokemon. That's actually
Nice.
insane. That's essentially an Archie's or Maxie's on an attack,
Mhm.
but you don't need to have 0 cards in your hands. But it's important to note that these are blurry cards, so the translations might be off.
Mhm.
Because I'm just looking at my translation now, and I'm seeing the water energy symbol twice in Vaporeon's attacks.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that the first line, it's not just any Pokemon, but it's choose a water Pokemon.
Mhm.
So that can still revive like a stage 2 water if it's worded like that, but does make it arguably a lot weaker.
Mhm.
But that attack is still like really insane.
Also, the one thing that I want to draw attention to, we sort of glanced over, is all of this Eevee, I guess, like accessories, like
Yeah.
the sleeves and the deck box. So one of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh right now is the fact that you can double sleeve. I will definitely be buying these Eevee sleeves and using them when they come out. And the deck box looks super cute too. I really hope we get this super quick in North America here.
I'm gonna warn you right now. I don't think
We don't get these.
we're not gonna
in
get
America.
something
No.
this year.
From Japan.
God
you-
damn
yeah,
it.
You would just have to get a ship from Japan then.
I have the Eevee deck box they had last year.
Yeah, if you want these sleeves or these deck boxes, that's something you're probably gonna have to order from Japan.
Oh, I hate
I don't
my
think
life.
they've ever released something like this overseas.
Man.
Fusion sometimes gets them, but it's
Yeah,
because
but
somebody,
I mean like,
somebody
but I
in
mean
there
the
goes to
Fusion's
Japan and
special
gets them.
ordering them, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the Pokemon company sending them to Fusion to sell, right? Like Fusion's
Yeah.
ordering them and then reselling them.
I actually have
I
something that
know,
Fusion
I have
had.
them.
I have it right here actually. Fusion got this in as a special order. It's the, I guess, like Pikachu Celebration deck box, and it's got like cherry blossoms all over it. It's the double deck box. You guys can sort of see it in my camera here, but yeah, super cute. And Fusion had this, and I think they also have the matching sleeves and playmat for it as well.
So Miko, which Eeveelution are you gonna build?
The water ones.
I'm honestly probably not going to build an Eeveelution because there's
Pick lane.
in the same
rid of
article
them.
they also
Get rid of them.
spoiled these Gengar versus Inteleon VMAX decks.
Yeah, that's down here, right?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say the first things first. I believe this is a rumor, but I believe I saw that we are getting another trainer's toolkit this year. And the trainer's toolkit, for those of you who don't know, that came out in 2020, that came with 2 Dedenne GXs. Looking at
Oh, yeah.
this, I can see a Crobat V reprints.
Nice.
Now I have there is nowhere slotted for like a Crobat V box, and I don't think they would do 2 Crobat V boxes in a year, considering that they did one for Shining Fates. So my theory is that we're going to get this Crobat art in Trainer's Toolkit 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I really like this art for Crobat.
And I do want to point out, probably we're definitely not going to get this, but the cutest thing here at the very bottom of the page is this little Pokemon Channels Pikachu and Friends, where you got Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Shinx in front of a camera. Oh my god. Yeah,
actually, one thing to note about that card is it says choose 1 Pokemon card you own from outside your deck and put it onto your bench. Now,
Can you choose cards from outside of rotation?
yes, I would believe so.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Now, realistically, if I like how this would be impossible though, even under like Magic's rules, because with Magic rules, when you have an effect like this, it has to be your sideboard. Yet Pokemon's doesn't allow sideboard.
Yeah, it's just a card from your pocket.
So you activate
Let's
this
pull
attack,
out
then you
your binder.
go home, grab a card, and then slap it down on the bench.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to talk about the Inteleon first. These cards are actually like a lot of people have there's a lot of hype around them, and I can see it for decent reason. Inteleon V is very generic. I think the only reason why you play this Inteleon V over the other one is due to the fact that it's a Rapid Strike Pokemon. Just that tag is why you play it. But this Inteleon VMAX, it's kind of like the return of Greninja Break, or
I'm so excited.
or as some other people said, I think it's closer to Volcarona GX than it is Greninja Break. So what Inteleon VMAX does is you discard a water energy from your hand, and then you can place 2 damage counters on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's actually like that can start setting up things. The problem is I don't know if 20 is enough, but you can also obviously like set up multiple of these, right? And then it starts racking up. And then its attack's not bad either. It's a water colorless for 70, bounce an energy to your hand. If you do, it does 70 more damage. The important thing is this is a Rapid Strike Pokemon, so you can attach Rapid Strike energy, fulfill that double energy cost, and bounce that back to do 140.
And then you can't
So
be
I
like
think
random waved or hammered.
Yeah, it can't get hammered. Unfortunately, though, it can get Marnied now, though.
Yeah.
But if you want, I don't know if you would necessarily play it, but Rapid Strike Pokemon do have the option to run Rapid Strike Octillery, which is just once per turn, search your deck for a Rapid Strike card. So that can grab your double Rapid Energy immediately.
Nice.
And now Gengar. I honestly really like Gengar. I almost want to say Gengar is probably like the best single strike VMAX. And I think that's almost because the Gengar V by itself isn't the worst thing in the world. 2 for 40, put your opponents to active to sleep isn't great, but 3 for 190 and punching yourself for 30 isn't terrible. Like with 2 of those single strike energies, you're doing 230, you're one-shotting things like Zamazenta V. And Zamazenta V is usually like how a lot of decks counter VMAXs, right? So Gengar can very efficiently knock out a Zamazenta. That's pretty impressive.
Does the single strike scroll work with Gengar V? Because
Yes.
then you can get like the outrage.
Yeah. No, exactly. And then being a single strike, Gengar also has access to the outrage with the scroll. And then the Gengar VMAX, for 2 dark energies, you do 60 damage times the number of your opponent's V and GX in play. So
that's busted.
That's quite good. That can ramp up fairly quickly too. Like if they have 2 like Crobats, that's 120. If they have like a Crobat at a Dene, and say they're playing like a Mewtwo deck, so they have like Mewtwo, that's 180 just for 2 energies. Like that can ramp up really fast. And you also have your single strike energy to help push up the damage. But then Gengar's second attack is triple dark for 250. Gengar can't attack next turn. 250 is enough to knock out the lower end of the tag teams, but you just add a strong energy or 2 and you're knocking out all tag teams in one hit. If you can get all 4 of your strong energies on that, you're even knocking out VMAX Pokemon. So I think Gengar V might be the way to play a single strike VMAX deck going forward. It just hits really hard, and thanks to Houndoom, it can accelerate and hit even harder. Plus, the thing with Gengar V is, unlike things like Eternatus V, your V Pokemon is still quite solid by itself, or rather, it has solid enough attacks to where it's good with its support. So, I think Gengar V is definitely going to be a deck I try out when it comes out here.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna note this, that Gengar and Inteleon are these precons in Japan. Typically, I think these are just gonna get mixed in with our next set after Chilling Reign. That's typically what they do for stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you also notice there's a Tyranitar V and an Empoleon V reprint. Those are already confirmed to be tins here. Like we have actual we have the actual like pictures and scans of tins, which I believe come out in like a week or 2, so that's pretty exciting. But
well, I think that about wraps everything up. Thank you everybody for watching this week in Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Don't forget, I think Mitsu, are you able to stream tomorrow?
It's iffy.
Okay, so we might have a stream tomorrow. But then we'll also be back here next week for another episode of This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Oh,
go ahead.
The week after, you probably should be able to get back to streaming, right?
The 24th.
Yeah. Okay.
So
24th.
2
That's
weeks
a
from
little
now.
while back. Okay.
All right, well, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Bye.